Another week.
Yeah, guys.
What's happening?
We're here. What's good?
We're good still.
Yeah, man.
How we doing?
All right, mate. All right. Another like crazy week of fighting.
Yeah.
Boxing, UFC.
I think boxing was the biggest one this week still.
Yeah, definitely. UFC card was it was all right, but yeah, the boxing was the big topic.
The big topic. Yeah.
Even some good domestic fights as well this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
How about we get into the backlash of the comments that I made?
Your wild mouth.
Your remarks.
My remarks that upset a couple of people.
Mr. Controversial.
Mr. Controversial.
Literally. So one, do you regret saying it?
Oh, never. I don't regret nothing I say, man. You don't know me, man. Like, I think. But first of all,
it was taken out of context.
First of all, let me first of all say, like, I think I can speak for all of us here, where no one's trying to be disrespectful to no fighter. We have the most utter respect for all fighters, for all calibers, wrestling, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, judo, whatever your craft is, we respect it. That's why because we love it. So there's never disrespecting, man. Especially when I'm talking, when it comes to any mixed martial artist. So I just want to make that clear to begin with. But I do want to say is I still say everything with my chest. And you know I say everything with my chest. I ain't playing because like I'm talking like obviously it got taken out of context. That's
I think that's the biggest thing.
Like, you know, it's the way we chop it. I chop it up in it. So
you look like the villain.
You look like the villain still, but
it was not. But in all context, I think like again, it was. I mean it from a point of English. The whole point was about right.
You're talking about MMA fighters
again, The topic is about. Last week, I basically said that English competition can't wrestle at a high level, at a high standard. But I meant in a mixed martial arts way to begin with, because we was talking in the MMA world. And all I was saying is that I haven't seen a high level English fighter go for a title that has managed to win the title via wrestling and be in contention where I feel like wrestling suitable of a standard. He's wrestling's of a standard where he can withhold an onslaught from another high-end wrestler. I don't. That was the point that I was making. I haven't seen that, and what I meant by like saying Bisbin's the highest person to do it. There might be better wrestlers than Bisbin now, and I can agree. Yeah, and I believe the academy, and I believe a lot of wrestling that we're doing now is way a lot better and way more structured and high end but I'm talking about from what I've seen and what's been done. There hasn't been that. And I was saying Michael Bisping because he's the only one that's won a championship. So
you're talking at the top end, really.
Yeah, and we can say Conor because as well to a degree.
So like you can
our parts of the water.
So you're talking the Bisbins, the Leon Edwards, the Darren Tills, that sort of English fighter. Yeah,
even if you look at the Irish fighters, like even if you look at Conor, like he's not the greatest wrestler, that's and we all know that it's because over where we're from, like systematically, it's not been what it is in America or it is in Russia. So that's the only point I was talking. I say stuff with my chest and I say, because I'm trying to make a point of a matter. That's just the way I am. It's again out of no disrespect, but yeah, I think.
I think it brought up good debates and for everyone involved in the Instagram little discussions. I think it was good because you had wrestlers talking about it. You had obviously us three saying little points here and there, and then you had guys that are more MMA based as well. And the arguments weren't all one-sided. There were some people saying that you're right, and so it's opinions.
It's opinions, isn't it? At the end of the day, everything's opinions. Everyone's got opinions. Opinions are to be heard. You agree with it if you agree with it.
Yeah. Hopefully, when we get more people like again in here, that's the whole point where we can sit down and we can go back and forth. We'll have debate shows and stuff and different.
This
topics.
is what the podcast is for, isn't it?
Yeah, because
we want to stir up debates.
Yeah, we do, and it's all with respect. Again, I think that's the main thing I do want to make. Everything that I personally say is with respect in it. Again,
Yeah.
But it's that point of topic was from an MMA standpoint. Now, it wasn't from a wrestler standpoint. Of course, there's probably great GB wrestlers that go to the Olympics and do well and they're really good. But I'm saying from transitioning into an mixed martial arts
MMA
point of view,
wrestling.
I don't see it as much. But that was just my point. We're getting better though, because like we got. I know, guys. I'm not leaving that like people like Muhammad. You get me? He was in the comments as well. Like, get me? Yeah. So yeah, I know we're coming, man, and we will be getting better. Even Leon, I'm not saying Leon is a bad wrestler. Leon's a decent wrestler. I just feel like if it comes down to where it's a strategy fight, where high end,
you're saying that his wrestling won't win him a fight, basically.
Yeah. Point blank, period. He stand up.
We might get to see in it.
That's why I love it. That's why I love it.
The wrestlers still want donkey on your head.
They're coming for me. I'm gonna have to put the head strap on and get busy. You get me, bro?
All right. So quick introduction. Yeah, in the Kombat Cave today. Myself, Rimz.
You know, it's your boy Lankz.
And the one and only Bragz,
Yeah, so guys, let's get into it.
We want to start off
we have to start with MMA, even though the boxing was the bigger topic this weekend.
I think we should go with the
boxing.
boxing. I think we should go. I thought the show was about starting off with all the killer cards, like whatever.
We can start off with the boxing if you want. I don't mind.
Yeah, do you want to start off with the boxing, get that out of the way? Because
All right, cool. Crawford versus Porter.
Whoa.
What you guys saying on the topic?
We all said Crawford.
We all said Crawford. I thought Crawford.
It was a good fight.
It's a good fight,
man. I'm not gonna lie.
Very
That's the
good
first.
It was
hats off. Kudos to both fighters, man. That's what I'll say first. They proper put it down. Good entertainment. Proper brawl. Beautiful technique. Like the switching, you could see like as well. Like Crawford was what? Go on.
No, I was gonna say that Porter came out aggressive from the jump. You see him come out straight. Combo through the combo, but then obviously I saw Crawford came out orthodox first round.
Yep.
And then second round
switched it
into the southpaw,
you see that?
giving him different looks, trying to confuse him. You know what I'm saying? But that's just typical Crawford stuff.
I like the way when he come out as well, like Crawford's such an intelligent fighter. You can just see he's so measured. Like he talks about getting into that bud mode where if you want to bang, you will bang. But I love the way he at first the first 2 rounds he was just leaning on him, just finding angles.
Porter won the first 3 rounds.
Yeah,
he was aggressive, but he wasn't reckless. Aggressive. Like, he wasn't reckless.
No, he did.
He got inside well. Like
I'm talking about from the intelligence of seeing out. The aggressive fighter. He knew he was gonna be that. So the angles that he was just showing him, I thought were great.
Yeah, you know what Porter done well as well. Like when he Crawford backed him up into the corner, he would kind of crowd the space, and then Crawford would kind of move backwards or lateral, and then he'll just switch it round, then have Crawford in the corner. It was nice the way he's done that.
It was. And then Crawford though, he was doing the same thing with the angles, just switching the
matador thing,
man hook and the switch and come around the angles, giving him the check hook. It was lovely. It was good boxing. All throughout. But towards the end, you could see what was happening in it.
You know what Crawford? You know what it is with Crawford? Like he's like, I call it like people like that Terminators, or like they're just like downloading man's
like
game.
What we said about
first early rounds, like he's just downloading what you're doing. Like
they're happy to lose those sort of rounds.
Canelo does that.
Canelo does it.
Peter Yan, we said Peter Yan.
Peter Yan in boxing. He had Floyd Mayweather done it beautifully. You have to win the early rounds against them guys. Because once they've got your game, they're gonna cook you guys,
bro,
man.
It's a long night, man. And the technical standpoint of their boxing just gets better and better. You know what I'm saying? They just see everything a little bit more sharper.
Crawford,
it was.
I think. Yeah, but by the time it got to 6th round, Crawford turned it up.
That was it. What do you think about him? His dad throwing in the towel, the 10th round.
What, controversial or
what do you think? Because Porter looked really pissed off, man. He looked upset,
second,
like he
you know,
didn't want that to
it
happen.
is like. I think his dad understood where it was going. Like I thought it was in terms of he didn't have to because it wasn't. He wasn't getting like beat up bad.
Yeah,
he got caught in it. Like Crawford just had the counters out of the way, slipped out of the way, and caught him on the counters. But it's like. I think his dad just knew where it was going, innit? So he thought,
and he's got his best interest at heart.
Yeah.
Did he know?
But yeah, go on.
Did he know before doing that he was going to retire? Probably not.
But so he didn't know
exactly.
But
who didn't know? Who didn't know?
His dad didn't know he was going to retire.
Yeah. So my point is, did he throw the towel in thinking save him for another day?
But no. But he said in an interview, I believe he said something along the lines of, "I knew I would do that if I saw what I saw." So he kind of went into the fight with the mentality that it's a lose. Not a lose. Could I say it's a losing mentality? You know that there's possibly you're not going to win
for the worst. You're preparing for the worst.
But I think as the trainer, you have to go into every fight that we're winning this.
Yeah, but like, if you
throwing in the towel
in your head, you can have that mentality as long as to your fighter you're always being positive and being. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
no, but you can't. A man in your corner having a losing mentality isn't good. Like,
but he's not he's not showing him the losing mentality. He's being genuine to him and saying, "No, you're good. Like you're gonna go and do your thing. You're gonna win. But in his back of his mind, he knows, bro. Like everyone knows that.
I think you throwing in the towel should be a in the moment reaction rather than you premeditating. If this happens, I'm gonna throw
in the towel. Only comes with you knowing that your fighter's getting beaten up, and there's
no way.
Yeah,
there's no way for him to win. So I'll save him rather than him take the damage.
Is that not his dad just preparing with a realistic mentality? He's preparing for the fight as normal, but he's also being realistic.
It's his son as well. It's his son, so there's that emotional standpoint and viewpoint, and that's why it's hard to be a trainer and a son or like someone that's your relative because there's an emotional standpoint of that's why you know people like Floyd and his dad. Even in that relationship, they were rocky, but his dad never feared of his son getting hurt.
The Furies.
You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, they're not feared of. Fury gets hit. He just manages to get up. He's just got this will in him, bro. Like you get me. But Floyd was like certain fighters that don't get hit. Like his dad don't have to worry about him in that standpoint. Sean Porter is a bull type of fighter, and when your dad knows that, and remember, his dad's smart enough to know that he's been through wars. If that's been his way of fighting from amateur as well, where he's put his head down low and he's been hitting his head a load of times as well, his dad's watched his whole career. That comes into a standpoint as well, like any trainer, like I think you were saying, Lankz. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a valued point that to take into it that makes it a bit harder. But I always think that if that was your mentality, what you said from the beginning of saying, we might have not won, don't take that fight. That's dangerous. You're going into that, especially if you know you're looking at each other, knowing that it's a dangerous, you can't have that mentality. And that's one thing I do give credit to Conor for. Conor, like that type of, even though we know he might lose certain fights because of his style, he goes in there with a bull mentality. So you feel like
he ain't lost to this day.
He
thinks he ain't lost to this day.
Yeah,
he only counts the knockouts, bro.
Yeah, do you understand what he does in his head? He makes up another narrative. So it's bullish. It's like a bullish man. You know what I'm saying? Mentality, regardless if he's right or wrong, you can't go in there thinking, raw, I'm gonna be maybe. You don't do that. You know what I mean? So that's just my standpoint. But it was a great fight overall.
Entertaining.
Yeah, man.
Crawford's in the pound for pound. If he's not your number one, he's your number two.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. Only Alvarez will be there to
Welterweight right now. He's running things.
What about him?
Spence?
Hey, you know what I was gonna say.
Spence.
So what do you think about that? Because
I think
is,
he's a free agent now.
Who?
That was his last fight at Top Rank.
And do you think he's gonna resign?
No, he's not. He said it in the interview. Did you not see in the press conference? He's sitting next to Bob Arum. He's like, someone asked him a question. He's like, well, Bob Arum couldn't get me the fight when I was signed with him, with Spence. So how's he gonna get me the fight if I'm not signed with him? So I think I've made my decision basically. So I think he's he's gonna be his own promotion, or he's gonna go over to that side and try to get that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see it.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to see it.
Because I actually think he's I've seen Spence has got that technical side that I love as well, where I think he's very technically sound, but he's a bit more bullish, a bit more Sean Porter-ish than more Floyd Mayweather-ish. So you get what I'm saying? He's more like Terrence is more Floyd Mayweather-ish in technique and finding it throughout the fight more than Spence. I think if they was to fight, my money, if I had to bet, my money would be more on Terrence
Crawford,
through that slickness a bit of boxing, the angles that I saw him do yesterday. I was like, I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying? Just like he's like I think getting younger and younger.
He definitely should. That fight needs to happen. If he can get that fight, maybe a Keith Thurman fight as well.
I ain't interested in that. He beats up Keith Thurman.
Yeah, but still, it's good for the resume. You know what I'm saying? It's the resume at the end of the day.
He beats up Keith
you gotta
Thurman,
think he's in contention with Canelo with pound for pound.
Yeah, he needs the people.
What's lacking though is the resume. You know
he needs the people on his resume. We've always said that about him. That's the only reason people doubt him. Because again, you know what I mean. It's a bit like Deontay Wilder. He has a massive resume with no one really on it. Do you know what I'm saying? And as soon as he started fighting somebody that was known, look what happened. That's my point. Boxing, you can kind of get away with protecting your resume for a little while, and then do you know what I mean? But man, shouts out to Terrence Crawford on that, man. You get me, big Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Doing big bits. Like to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Yeah, so what we moving on to
UFC, innit? UFC. Might as well bring it up, innit?
Saying that, did you watch any of the prelims of the boxing?
No, not really. I saw
I watched them, you know.
No, I didn't watch the prelim for the Crawford fight.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch any of them still.
I watched the first fight was really good still. Just little young kids still.
Okay.
Like, the referee stopped the fight when he shouldn't have stopped the fight.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, why did you stop the fight? My man was fighting back, you know. He was busted up, but he was fighting back, bro. It was like he was active. I've seen referees stop the fight where fighters not sorry, that are not responding and like they're just not stopping the fight, and I'm like, stop the fight. Literally, he was, bro, bro, he just jumped in. I was like, leave the guy. The guy was going mad. Like, why you stop it? Like, why you stop it? I was like, no, I feel him still, man. Let the man. Some man like fight through pride, you know. They might not ever get that opportunity again. You know, the one's there. So you're like, but it's a couple good prelims.
Other than that, I need to go back and watch the domestic card, the boxer card.
Okay.
Riakpo was on that, and Dan was on that. Aziz.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah,
Dan got his win,
he got his win, man. Yeah, lovely stoppage.
Yeah.
Big up Dan. Shout out to Dan Aziz.
Yeah, he's in the mix now.
He's
like,
in the
he
mix. He's
a
big boy, you know.
Yeah,
he's coming up there.
With that the yard and Arthur fight. But like,
you think
he's
he's
in the
chasing
mix
one of
them,
them?
man. Yeah, or Buatsi.
Yeah,
he needs to fight one of them. I need to get it on still.
Dan's getting it on, you know.
Yeah.
He's busy, fam. He's getting busy in there because he's stopping, man. He's getting busy.
Big boy stops as well.
He's got hands. Man. Big up Dan still. Another Forest Hill guy still. So yeah, man, love to see it, man. Him and Ellis coming through, loving it.
But all right, cool.
MMA.
UFC.
Vieira versus Miesha Tate.
What we saying, guys? What did you think of the fight?
Well, I'll start off by saying I got this pick right. I'm happy enough. Like,
get the picks, man, right now, man. We talk about that then. Let's talk fights.
I got this one right, but great fight. It was interesting to 5-round fight to watch Misha come back at a full 5-round fight. I thought the first round, it was interesting. They were going back and forth. Misha looked a bit bouncy. It was good.
I don't like, but with Misha, the stance was odd for me. Like she's holding her arms like just wide. Like it was like here she's inviting the straight punches, like the jabs and the straights, and they were hitting her all night. Like,
and Vieira looked good. She looked sharp with it. Like the little 1-2 in out. Like Misha done well. Like she looked energetic. I'm not gonna say she was bouncing. She just took too much shots throughout the fight. Like in the second round, she had a lovely up kick. Where
the front kick. It was nice.
That was beautiful. Like caught her nicely.
She was being quite aggressive. She was always trying to be first to the punch. But I give her that.
The technique just weren't there, I think, for her. Like I thought what you were saying.
I mean, it was a lot more of what Vieira was throwing was power. Compared to what Tate was throwing. Tate was throwing stuff. And
But I don't think so, you know.
I think
Vieira was very hesitant.
She was very hesitant. She was hitting clean. But she wasn't being aggressive enough.
Because she didn't want to get taken down. She was always
but I thought she was in trouble like that.
When she was all right in the grappling, she didn't really get taken out like that.
She wasn't in trouble like that. She had a good couple times.
I think it's just the resume of Tate probably in her head.
Man, because she could have done more. Like if she lost that fight, she would have had only herself to blame.
Tate didn't shoot even that much. To be fair, she was like kind of happy enough to keep it at the stand up, and I thought she should have maybe shooted.
She was
because
playing. Like Vieira was playing more counter striking when she didn't need to. She was landing.
Yeah, and she was
could
stepping
follow
back.
Up. Yeah,
I was thinking, bruv, at times, like, just step forward, stop stepping back, control the fight because you're actually the better striker in the exchanges. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she was doing the odd step back, and then she didn't seem confident in everything she done. She landed because she was, and it's like she was shocked, like, oh, I got you, and then she was like very cautious. But yeah, again, Misha Tate's got that name. I heard that. I think it was a bit of respect there.
But obviously her striking's got better now to what it was before. But obviously she said, was it 4 years or something now?
4.5 years.
The rest of the game is going to level up while you're taking that time out. Even if you have leveled up, have you leveled up to where they've leveled up?
This is what I'm saying.
So my question is she still elite?
No.
Is she?
No, bro.
She ain't.
No.
You don't think she will get to
you
that?
You lot picked her and I didn't. No, going back to the picks, we'll go back to that.
No, I thought she looked alright in her last fight. I thought.
Yeah, but it's opponents.
I thought this fight was the fight. You're dumb.
I can respect that one there still.
I love Tate, man. I just can't go against them.
Yeah, I hear you still.
This fight was the fight that's gonna kind of let you know, like, is she still here, like
upper echelon?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about. That's what I kind of always talk on a high level. When I always get like, we always can talk about. I love every fight and all the type of fighters, but when we're talking on levels, when you hear that word, guys, levels, we're talking about championship and bust. You get me? You need to be going towards that belt, towards that top end, top 3, top 2 with the dogs. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Styles make fights, so if you're not the top 2 or 3 and you lose to a stylistic fighter, cool. But yeah, I think everyone's catching up, man. You can't take 4 years out of this where young people are coming up and they're fighting every like 2-3 years. They're fighting 2-3 times a year. You can't really do that. You're gonna be still Misha Tate and have that level of, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Of greatness, but I don't know about.
But
that.
it's hard, man. No one can take 4.5 years off and expect to come back the same. Like you're, especially like you said, because people around you are improving, and then there's new techniques that will come out as well. So like how the calf kick, for example, I know it wasn't used in this fight like that, but the calf kicks come out. So it's something that if you're not training
with.
you're just not gonna get it. You're not gonna add that to your selection of tools. You know what I mean?
You get pointed like Conor.
And that's what I was just about to bring that point up. You know, it's so true though. Like,
nah, why my guys on Conor? Every week there's something about Conor. Nah, fam, that's my guy.
Put some respect to his name. Now we love Conor, man. I love Conor.
What the fuck is that guy?
Goat, bro. Like, he's the flipping king, bro. Like, you get me? His attitude is MMA. You know what I'm saying? He's just a man.
Vieira, good win. Vieira, good win. I think she had a 2-fight losing streak, so she's back on her way to getting the W's, stacking up the W's again. Tate, I don't know.
What does she do? Like, cause
I don't think
like she's. I think she's in that position of. I don't think she wants to do this if she's not gonna have a title shot.
She's a gatekeeper kind of thing.
So maybe she has one more to see if am I done. If that one don't go her way,
I think she retires off
she's
it.
just back in.
I think that's she's 35 or something like that. So
really?
Yeah, when she take. So it makes sense, man. You know what I mean? She's
stay at home with the baby's cupcake.
Woo, cupcake. I heard that name. I was like, ooh.
Alright. Next fight.
Michael Chiesa versus Sean Brady.
Chiesa, you let down, man.
You know what?
I'm sad, man.
To start off with, he come out and just 2 eye pokes straight away. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Like, you get me, just coming with the 2 eye pokes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He meant it.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Like, I don't. Even though like Michael's one of the nicest guys on the roster, I believe. Like, he come out. They both come out again bubbly.
Kiesa's trying to keep it more at range.
I think Sean's got
Brady
better.
was trying to get more inside.
He's got better striking overall to close the distance. His wrestling's better than
he managed to get the first takedown.
And his wrestling, he's
controlled him.
Like his actual wrestling's better. I also kind of surprised because when I looked at them, Chiesa looked bigger than him.
Yeah,
proper
Chiesa's
big.
massive. How that man made lightweight? I don't know.
He's huge. He's
massive,
huge.
bro.
We see him at welterweight, like you just said, and he looks massive.
Yeah,
so it's dumb.
I don't understand.
And like Brady's there, just like, and the thing is, like, I don't get it. Like, I just thought, like, wow, like Brady's wrestling technique. This is what I'm saying about technique and stuff. Like, was just there. Yeah. Like the inside hooks, the way he got him down, the way he held him, controlled him. Then mounted him, got on top.
The first few exchanges set the pace of the fight. Like you kind of knew where this was going because Chiesa's striking wasn't going to be better than Brady's, really. But it improved. It's improved.
Yeah, he done little things. He kept himself in there.
But it was the grappling exchange what said okay,
it was official. That's where in both
going, like, kind of thing. Because
even Sean Brady in that fight, I think he took his back a couple of times. He didn't. Chiesa's good enough not to. Yeah, I think he's good enough. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Chiesa's game.
He's legit.
Yeah,
he's legit. I didn't think he was gonna get tapped, but Brady just transitioned better on the floor. I think.
I was gonna say like, thing with. Nowadays, people who are good grapplers on the ground, when you get the back position nowadays, it's so hard to finish guys that are decent on the ground, like, because like they just know how to defend the rear naked choke kind of and just kind of stall it out. I would love to see like some kind of new technique someone thinks of or a way to finish from the back, because it's like when you get good grapplers facing each other, someone takes the back. Like sometimes you don't get the finish
on the ground and pound to the point that it basically slips in, or you do that kind of. It's even the Habib type of way where he does that and then slips it in through just raw aggression. Or you got the type of Nate Diaz old traditional style where he kind of ground and pounded. Like look what he done with Conor. He banged his head into his arm. Into the lock, like he banged his head and then shot his grabbed him and put him in the show. So you got that old school, but I think it has to come from a ground and pound at MMA. You can't. You've got to make a person move. It's because you have to make them move.
You have to make the person think.
Yeah.
If they're not like, because they've been doing jiu-jitsu for so long, it's like anything. It becomes second nature. So
real talk.
You know how to defend. But if you're throwing something at them and they now got to think about that elbow coming over or that punch, now it's like, oh, my mind's away from it. Oh no, it's in. Do you know what I mean? So it's just, I think if you can get that, the balance of it, then you find the chokes a lot easier.
Because again, when you look at like Habib and all that, he's jiu-jitsu never looks completely clean. Like it's like, you know, it's like this is your nature. It's pure. It's through raw might and will. It's like, brother, it's just the strength of I'm gonna batter you, bro. You're gonna give it to me. Like even when he had Connor, he was clean. He ripped off his jaw.
I'll let you know for free. He didn't want that one to be clean. He didn't want that one to be clean.
He was moving mad, bro. I was like, bro, you don't even want to put it underneath. He was just pure might. That was might and will. Like, and like, even Justin Gaethje, it was like, even Dustin Poirier, like they were clean. Like,
he's killed everyone. It's actually mad. Like,
the way he kills you,
he killed everyone in the same fashion, fam.
Bro, the same fashion, and no one can stop it. That's real will. Like, you get me? And like we say, there's loads of people we probably can say that has better jiu-jitsu, but again, Sean Brady. He did look like the better overall fighter. The overall fighter.
I will say this though. Obviously, Michael Chiesa had his moments late
in the third round.
I think it was a reversal? Or he managed to get on top? In the third round, like not too far, like 30 seconds left.
That's what I said. Yeah,
and he started
ground and pound towards the end.
But Sean Brady was looking like he was getting tired. So if this was 5 rounds, we don't know, innit?
And he got. And towards the end, on the end of the third round, Sean Brady was getting lit up. Michael Chiesa got a couple free.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he looked like he was getting a bit tired as well. So I was like,
gotta watch that gas tank.
Chiesa might have had a better chance, but it was free.
It wasn't.
So it is what it is.
What will be interesting is Sean Brady. If I check the pound for pound on the welterweights, here it is. Where it is? He's 14th, and Chiesa is 6th. So he jumps all the way from 14th to 6th.
He's in the mix.
He's in the mix now. He's in there with Stephen Boy, Wonder Boy.
And he's now one of those top guys to just secure
Masvidal. He jumps ahead of Masvidal.
He's proper in the mix now.
Man.
Yes, it was 6. So if he goes 6,
there you go.
Ooh,
yeah.
Ooh, Brady. Who can he fight? Like
Vicente.
Sorry, I want
to say Vincent.
Thompson.
Just feed him to Shemaev. Let Shemaev get a
He's going to get Burns. Shemaev versus Burns. That makes sense.
That elevates him so high though if he beats him.
It makes sense though.
Elevates him.
It makes sense though.
It does
Look at
make
what happened
sense.
with Sean Brady. He just elevated from 14th to 6th.
It's the same distance.
Yeah.
Same
Think
distance.
about it. Like the UFC are just... Well, you have to give Sean Brady credit. He's undefeated as well. So when you look at it from that standpoint...
Yeah, he's on the come up.
But...
Yeah, no, shout out Sean Brady, man.
Yeah, he's doing bits, man. Just getting interesting at him in that division.
All right.
Moving on.
We got
the soft-spoken Joanna. Jojo.
It's not even Calderwood no more. It's just wood. Just wood.
I love her, bro.
For Jojo, man. Your voice sold it to me. That's why I picked you. Like,
she's
so soft-spoken.
Sexual voice, man. She's lovely.
Bro.
And you know what? Like going back into this fight,
dropped.
You know what? No. When she was at the start, she was keeping it at range.
That's what I said.
And she had it under control. You know what I'm saying? She was playing it on the outside, she was looking all right.
And I thought, all right, Santos, you actually want to stand and bang? And Santos said, I'll stand and bang.
When she crowded her,
she was the quicker. She was the quicker.
And she had more power. Santos, you could tell like. When she hit her, she didn't really want to get hit like that again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she felt it. Like Santos
that power
was quick.
Was rude.
She's quick. She was first to the mark most of the time. Again, what you said about Wood, she looked alright at the start.
Yeah, she did. She
come out, looked a bit bubbly.
When she got crowded and she hit her, she had to respect it.
She had to respect it. It's true. Yeah. She backed her up. And then, what did you say just now? She cracked her in her cranium.
Bro,
the way she dropped, folded, man.
The way she dropped, I was thinking, yo. But listen, it's part of MMA, innit? Like, you gotta be able to take bangs.
But you know what? Her jiu-jitsu is really bad. Her ground game's bad. Like, this is what I'm saying, man, about It just looks, bro. Like, do you know how much time
It's
she's
not
got the
wrestling
red
this
naked?
week. It's jiu-jitsu.
Say something.
Oh shit!
Jiu-jitsu was no.
you can't.
Our jiu-jitsu's legit. No, we're not that. We're legit. We're legit. I ain't doing that. I ain't starting that stuff. We're legit on the floor. But like, no, her jiu-jitsu was bad, and I'm being real. Like, you know why it was bad? Because when she got taken down, there was about 4 attempts, I would say, that she tried to take her neck where she slipped out and she still got her. And I was like, that was bad.
But
she was in a position to be able to get out of that. She
Do you
looked
not
tired.
think it's a combination
more
of being tired and getting hit in the
Yeah.
face?
And she got hurt. She got
rocked.
really hurt.
I heard that you get rocked, but my point is she got hurt, and it's not like she got rocked. This is the difference. This is the things I watch for when I watch fighting. If she got rocked and then she got taken down, and maybe the first or second attempt, she got her back taken, I would put it down to that. But she got hit, she got dropped, and she survived 4 attempts on the floor. She was in contention. She looked aware of what she was doing. It just looked like she was bad on the floor.
No, but
that was to me.
even though she's remember the survival stage doesn't mean you're recovering. Like, she's not getting any energy back because she's still exploiting energy to defend. So even though she's looking like, oh, you've been down there for a little while, you've probably recovered. While she's been down there, she's been trying to stop stuff getting locked in. So, I think she was just tired and hurt.
What, in round 1 though? Yeah, her I get.
Hurt,
round 1 tired.
She was
No, her I get.
hurt, bro.
Round tired, round 1.
Even if we just say hurt, the way she got hurt,
yeah, okay. That can make you tired, yeah.
she might have thought it was Wednesday. Like.
That can make you tired. I hear you on that one still. Yeah, she got touched.
Santos was she throwed some good hands, and then she done what she needed to when it was on the floor. So props to her. It puts her up there. Where is she on?
That's the bantamweight division.
No,
so
flyweight.
Was it?
Flyweight.
What was it?
Women's flyweight.
So
The bullets weight class.
So we go.
Here we are.
Oh yeah. All right, Santos is 10th, so she jumps up to
go to 5th.
Whoa, she in the
She's
mix
fifth.
as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Same as Brady. She's up there now, innit?
I
One
wouldn't
more.
mind seeing her. Like, she looked alright to fight.
Yeah, it might be all right. Little fight to watch
against Valentino.
Shevchenko,
Yeah, that's not too
You
bad.
man
if
don't know
she's-
Valentina if you're saying that's gonna be
you know
alright.
I said it would be entertaining to watch.
That's all you can say.
From
Little
Valentina's point of
two
view,
hands.
maybe.
Yeah, we saw a little fast.
But yeah,
hands,
no, I
but
think
there's levels.
she has one more fight, and then if it goes the way this one went, then she'll probably be next. Like, can't lie.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
moving on.
Moving on, guys.
I didn't see this fight.
You didn't see this one.
didn't see
I
this
was
fight,
in and out
guys.
of a deep sleep at this one. I can't lie. You know when you're just nodding and then you're back. But from what I did see,
I didn't see this. I was
I
tried to catch up. I tried to catch up.
Yeah, his grappling is great. Like, he's got.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
He's like a Damian Maya, bro. Like,
He
if he
couldn't-
gets you down, there's problems.
He couldn't get
Is
up.
it?
He couldn't
I
move.
need to watch him then. I love people
There's
like
problems.
that.
Yeah.
You know I love my Damian Maya.
He couldn't move. Once he got him down.
Yeah.
I
But
need to watch
Yaya's striking is rudimental, bro. Like, it's not there, bro.
It's
not
dysfunctional.
there still,
So
Wait.
he's
Man said
literally Damian Maya.
rudimental.
So what? He's
Yo, that's a
Damian.
big word, you know.
So what? He's Damian Maya 2.0 officially because Damian.
No, he's been about for.
No, I'm
been
talking
for
about.
ages.
No, but I'm talking
As
about
in-
in that sense of.
Bro, I think Damian striking is
their
better.
games are similar.
Damian
You know what I'm
Maya's
saying?
striking is better.
His striking was
Yeah.
just flipping.
His
And it's
striking weren't good
dreadful,
either,
bro.
And it's better.
But,
And it was dreadful.
But yeah,
It
no,
was so hard to watch
They
him
have
strike.
similar games in it. If they get
Yeah.
you down on the ground, there's problems. Like, don't let them get them down.
Yeah.
Damian Maya looks like a dad that started fighting a park.
I can't lie.
Allow him,
Kang,
dad,
he
man.
looked
you
so
know-
uncomfortable. He looked frustrated.
He's actually all right grappler. I've seen his.
That's what I'm
previous
saying.
fights.
And he looked so frustrated when he was on the floor. Like,
yeah. On the feet, he looked nice. He was comfortable.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah. When you got him down, there's problems.
it's mad.
But yeah, once Yaya got the dominant position, yeah, he was just working. Again, it's the same thing I was saying previous fight. That having the back, like,
Yeah, because he was there for
Kang
time.
is a good grappler. Yeah, obviously Yaya's more elite. But when you have someone who's good and they know how to defend, getting the choke from the back.
Yeah, because he was struggling. He was
like,
not struggling, but he was getting success and then losing that success, and then getting success and then losing it. So
yeah, it's hard, man. When you've got
chess
two great
match, innit?
grapplers,
Chess match.
two great grapplers. That's why I said it becomes brute strength and sheer will to actually make that happen.
Or you don't have the lock fully in, but you're cranking the neck so much.
That's what I'm saying. That
man
sheer
just
will.
like, you know what, this hurts.
It hurts,
bro.
but some guys ain't gonna tap to that, bro. Like,
if you got broke their jaw, bro.
Ain't gonna tap to that.
Yeah.
Let Khabib on your neck, bro. Tap him, like.
But yeah, no, Ronnie Yaya, he got the win.
Done what he needed to,
He
innit?
could,
Like,
If he didn't get it to the ground though, he weren't gonna win that fight.
he would have
had
walked
to
out
get it
there
to
a
the ground.
bloodbath.
Yeah, but shout out Ronnie
none,
Yaya.
none of them men are ranked.
I don't believe so. No, I don't believe.
No, that's just
Next one.
Yeah, let's keep going.
This one was a
I
good
watched this.
fight. This
I
was
watched
fight
this.
of the night, I think.
Yeah, I watched this.
Yeah.
I watched this fight because I had to watch
you
my
know
boy
what?
Adrian.
Yeah, Grant versus Giannis.
Davey Grant is a tough
He's
son
a
of
tough guy.
a gun.
That's what I thought was gonna get him.
He's tough,
Like, he's
bro.
tough, bro.
Bro, you know what? Even towards the end when he was throwing, I was like, that looks like it hurts. You know when it was just like, bro, he's throwing. I'm like, bro, don't that hurt now?
Hey,
don't that hurt? Don't you want to just chill a little bit, like? Cause that, my shin, look, you get me? My like my hands, he was just throwing with everything, fam. I was like, bro, I felt that for him. You know what I'm saying? So respect Davey Grant. He's from England. Yeah, he's a bad boy, bro. He's got beautiful leg kicks to open up.
Yeah, the leg kicks. He landed
Beautiful
some nice leg kicks
opening
at the
leg
start.
kicks to start the fight.
I was gonna say though, like he was throwing a lot of big movements, like, and I thought it's unnecessary stuff that he's throwing, like a lot of spinning kicks and spinning back fists. It's just big movements. Like you got like moves like that. In my opinion, should be things that are sprinkled into a game. You need the basics.
The more basics,
like perfect example would be Jan. He has fundamentals on point. And then he just sprinkles in little odd things, spinning back fists, spinning kicks, like just little bits. But he does it nice, like it's just. Whereas Grant was throwing that as main stuff, like, I just think, you got to set things like that up. You can't be, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you know what, Adrian? Again, shout outs to him. He's got hands,
bro.
I told you,
bro.
I said to you,
I know he had hands.
He's got hands.
I thought
he's up there. You know,
I thought Grant's
grip,
he's got movement, bro. No. Once he gets his timing,
bro,
his hands are
sweet, bro. Mamma mia, he's sweet. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, and
he was catching them on counters all night, slipping and rolling, catching them on counters.
He's a great boxer. And the one thing I thought, like what he started doing in the second and third round, which helped was he started chopping at the leg that allowed the angles for his hands to come in. Because at first he was just trying to box him and trying to just do too much with his hands. And that was allowing Grant just to chop him at his legs and keep him at a distance with his feet. But once he started giving him like low leg calf kicks and started like beautiful, just that keeping him at a bay to the point that he could distance.
But even so,
in with his
when
hands.
he comes in and he's in the pocket, he looks comfortable, like slipping and rolling, catching him on counters.
You know, when he gets hit, he can take a punch.
And he's throwing like Grant was throwing again. Grant throwing a lot of big movement stuff. He was throwing a lot of loopy punches, whereas Giannis, he's down the pipe. Straight down the pipe. Like he's clean. Like
you know what they're saying as well.
Best boxer in the UFC. You gonna throw him in the mix? Are you gonna throw him in the mix?
No. He's up there, but not. Yeah, you got to.
You want to see a bit more. You want to see a bit more.
He's got on a beautiful winning streak.
But what it looks like, if you look at his back catalogue, his hands are fire, bro.
I said
his hands are fire.
This is why I went with him. This is why I went with him. And I realized even from his last fight, he can take a beating. He can. I've seen him get touched a little bit. And I'm like,
it was Costa. That was it. Costa. He fought Costa in his last fight.
Oh yeah, Costa, with the legs kick.
And Costa was touching him up at first. He looked good.
He's good. Shout out
but
to Randy
then,
Costa.
He gritted it out and
he worked him down. That was a good fight, you know. It was a wicked fight, you know.
Yeah.
It
That fight was bad. That fight was bad.
But shout outs to Randy Costa as well. Great fighter, man.
Yeah.
You know what they say as well about him as well?
Oh, what?
He looks like a young
Masvidal.
Masvidal.
Yeah.
He does, you know.
Yeah.
He looks like a young
But even the
little
style, the
game-bred
hands
killer.
and everything. Yeah.
He's a little game-bred killer still. Like,
Yeah,
man.
he's game. I like him still.
I'm telling you,
Definitely
he's coming.
someone to
What's he on?
watch.
Five winning.
Yeah, he ain't lost.
He hasn't lost. Yeah, in a while.
Yeah,
He's only got 3 losses on his whole resume, but
he ain't lost since Contenders Series or something like that.
Yeah, he's solid though.
Yeah,
he's solid, man. He's not even in the. He's not even in the rankings.
No, he wouldn't be yet.
Yeah, but he's gonna
come up
climb.
still. But yeah,
Watch
I want
out
to
for
see.
him.
He's exciting still.
Watch out for him, man. Trust, he's coming. But shouts out to Davey Grant. He didn't.
No, he was
slack.
game. He was game. He's tough.
No slack.
Because I watched.
No slack.
I watched what's my man's name? Forgot his name. Vera. Sorry, the Vieira fight with Grant.
Okay.
And Grant was gaming that. Like, he's tough.
Working.
So I thought
know
he
he's
might be
tough.
able to grit it out and get the win on this, but he didn't.
I just thought, you know what I watched? The technique. I knew this kid, Adrian's tough, but he's got the technique with it. And I said, that's what I thought was gonna do it. Because I've seen Grant fight as well. But he's too, I feel like he's too explosive at times. Instead of just trying to hit your target to set it up. But great fight, man.
It's a good, best fight I saw that
watched.
night. Yeah.
Definitely.
Not really gonna go through prelims or anything. You wanna talk about on the prelims?
I didn't even get to
I
watch
watched that Garcia fight.
Yeah.
I watched the first round.
I watched it, but I was nothing major that I want to talk about. Cool. Right. So what, guys? Who won this week then?
Come on. You know who won this week. You don't have to act up.
3 months.
Kombat Kingz.
3 months down the line,
Champ.
no one's gonna remember the second
I'm gonna be
champ.
shining this
Who was the
baby
first ever UFC champ?
with Pledge.
Who was the first ever
Aye,
UFC?
don't worry
No,
about that. You ain't got Pledge. I got Pledge in my house.
Ever UFC champ?
I'm gonna get a Pledge
What, you talking UFC 1?
and a yellow cloth.
Hoist.
Who was
You
the
lot.
second?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Look, he's taking too long. No one ain't gonna remember you for being the second.
You know what? My actual win this week's legit. He got one.
Doesn't matter.
Bruv,
Doesn't
one,
matter.
literally no one.
got none.
He done
You
so
got
much
none.
more. He got one
I
right.
can't lie
And
though. It's hard on the app though, because
Exactly.
if you get the decision wrong, you're not gonna get
Exactly.
the
But
point,
guess
even
what?
if you get a fight.
Do what I
right.
done and win. I got 3 right, bro. Solid. Out of
This
5.
week.
Solid.
No one
I'm
is
solid
going-
though.
Yeah,
I left
whatever,
you,
man.
man. What do you mean, whatever? I'm getting the Pledge out
The
and the yellow
first,
cloth.
wait. The first champ
spit shine.
and the reigning champ are the only 2 people remember. No one ain't remembering
They not
second,
gonna
third,
remember
fourth,
me
fifth,
because I'm
sixth.
just gonna win every week, bro. They're only gonna know about Kombat Bragz, bro.
Anyway, people,
They only
we got the link in the description.
Come on, join
so
us,
you
man.
can join in if you want to join in on the picks each week.
And if you beat us, we'll give you a shout out. We'll make sure when you get involved. Might even send you a T-shirt to the winner. You know what I mean? So get involved in the Kombat Kingz
Yeah, man.
Fanatics picks.
Fanatics picks.
Yeah, man,
we've got,
definitely.
Links down in the description.
Get involved, man. Come on, get involved. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of it. You know, Kombat Kingz trying to make it happen.
We'll get
Cool.
popping.
Well, that's all for fights really this week, guys.
Yeah, there's no fights on next week.
News. What are we talking about? You got any bits you want to talk about?
Yeah, how about let's start with keep it on a British subject.
Oh,
Uriah Hall saying that he'll come to England to fight Darren Till.
Let's do it.
Over here, in
That's
his
in March,
backyard.
innit?
He
They're
said,
saying?
yeah,
They're
trying to set up.
Let's
London
do
for
it.
March, I
Anfield.
Yeah. Saying
Put it
that,
in
bro.
Anfield, bro.
nah.
He needs something at Liverpool. Like he needs it.
How big is that stadium?
50, 60.
60?
Yeah.
What, Anfield? Yeah. Is it 60,000 now?
I want to say. I'll say 50.
You think that's a lot, yeah?
Yeah.
Actually,
he's from Liverpool.
Because you got to think,
He's from Liverpool.
Paddy.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, yo, that could be a shout, you know.
Bro.
I don't know if Darren Till's done enough lately to deserve to get that.
Yeah,
To
I'm
carry
not saying
that.
he does.
You know,
But
David's
right
a bit
now,
funny
right
about
now,
it. You gotta do something to have that.
Right now, it's rather
think-
you do it now, or you gotta wait for Paddy to hopefully
Paddy
come
look
through.
O2 though. O2. They probably do it at the O2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably will,
that's fine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Being
they
realistic.
probably will.
Being realistic.
Yeah.
Because then, imagine they could stick that Leon card right alongside that.
Nah, Usman ain't coming there.
Yeah, of course he ain't
He
coming
ain't coming there. I'm the champ. What am I coming there for?
For real. But Usman, man, that'll be a great gift for us Brits, bruv. Innit? Like, that'll be dope. We don't get no time.
No, he actually needs to be challenged in some other way, innit? So we gotta give him some unfair advantage.
Bring him
Come
over.
away.
Come to the Lions then.
You can't use your right hand, you can only use your left. No takedowns too. You gotta start doing something. Otherwise, this guy gonna stay champ forever.
For real. Yeah, but what do you think about that? Uriah Hall, Darren Till.
It makes sense. It makes sense. He's lost his last couple.
Yeah.
Till.
Yeah. It'll be
How do you think that goes?
I think Till can win that. Yeah, it's a winnable fight.
He needs something he can win, man.
Because
Because
it's a winnable fight for Till.
he's been having killers.
Uriah's been on a little streak though.
Who did he fight last?
Can't remember.
Who?
Weidman. When Weidman
Oh
broke his leg.
yeah, shit.
And he's been on a little streak prior to that. That's why he got Weidman.
Yeah, was it Silva?
He's been on a
Yeah,
little streak.
I think he lost to Costa. Was he lost to Costa? Did he fight Silva after that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
But
yeah, that's a fight that Darren Till can win.
I
But
think
he
that's
has
a
to
good
win
fight.
that.
Yeah.
He would have to win that, Darren, man. You're up on the poster, D. Come on, bro. You get me, bro? Like, we went to that and watched, like, we ain't seen you win in ages.
Well,
that was a bad night for you, bro. Like,
fam, that is what made the
whole
resurrection come
the
up,
resurrection
fam.
from the street
Fam,
Jesus.
I'll never, you know what? I'll never forget this night. Sweet Caroline gave me
goosebumps,
yeah.
and then the way that Masvidal silenced the whole O2.
And then guess what? D just stood up and said, I told you not so. Everybody was silent. And then he stands up and goes, I told you, getting bread is no joke. Everyone's just looking at him.
And then he smacked up Leon backstage. Like,
And then he
it's
smacked
mad.
up, yeah,
Man
he
came
started the
England
madness.
and
He
took
came
over.
England
Yeah,
and done crud
he
stuff.
disrupted us. He come and disrupted in the country, bro. He was
Yeah,
a
it's
nuisance,
nuts.
bro. And the man was talking wicked. Like Leon was like, oh yeah, I was trying to look for him, like going around places trying to
Brother,
find
you're
him.
the English guy.
Man
You
said-
should have gone to every hotel room and knocked on every raw door, woken up every baby until you found man. Still, I can't lie.
Because they get two-pieced in your face.
And
but no
man walked
made
up
it.
to you like on a.
On
Yeah, I'm not on
It
nothing.
was sneaky.
Yeah,
I'm not on nothing.
Dirty. It was
Bang, bang, bang.
And they called it a what?
Ooh, 3 piece and a soda. We call it strawberry Merinda over here. We ain't having no soda.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Interesting.
But that's a good one. But then speaking about Leon, obviously they're trying to set up Usman for him in February or March, whatever it was.
Like that,
So hopefully he gets it. Him and Usman.
Oh yeah, Usman. Yeah.
So hopefully
And
they.
then we can get Masvidal and Kobe. I would like to see that. In the
Yeah, I
mix
want to
as
see Masvidal Kobe. That would be alright.
Who do you think wins that?
Masvidal Kobe.
well. Kobe. Yeah,
I think Gamebred, cause it's the whole rivalry of the gym. I think he can't let them, cause we all know. I think I know what Kobe's gonna do. It's just gonna be just constant pressure, do what he does best.
He has to knock him out.
No, he's gonna wrestle him.
No, Masvidal has to knock out.
Does is Masvidal's cause Kobe's got decent hands? Is Masvidal's way above him though, or is it gonna
hands?
Yeah,
Like it's gonna be similar to the Usman.
You think?
Not the second fight, the first fight probably. He's probably
Where it's
just
just
gonna
back and
grind
forth?
him out. No, grind him out like takedown.
Yeah.
Sit on top of him and just outwork him. Yeah.
But
Masvidal's outworkable. You can outwork Masvidal. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let Masvidal get confident and start hitting you hard. And like he will walk you down still.
All right.
What you got?
Other
Anything?
news. Mohamed Mokaev signs to the UFC. Did we mention that already?
No, we didn't. We
But
mentioned
yeah,
him
no,
getting at Shane though, but
No, you were getting at me.
Nah,
You
yeah,
was
no,
laughing.
he signed to the UFC. So obviously,
it's good, man.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
We'll see if
you've seen previous fights. He was in Brave, I think, last, and he was in IMAF as well. He's the IMAF champ as well.
We'll see if these English guys go wrestling now, innit?
He was originally from Bahrain, I think, or something, but
But
obviously he's
representing England.
He's
so-
representing.
He's legit. Like,
I know he's legit. I've seen him. I had to go do my research. You know what I'm saying? I know he's legit. And that's what I'm saying. No, we're coming up. That's what I mean. We're going to come up. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's still not now, and not it won't be for another year or two before we see maybe an English representative that I probably say that can hold it down at a top. Well, remember, not just to get the belt and lose it on your next fight.
Dominance.
Have a
dominance.
Yeah, have a dominance.
Yeah.
That's my thing that I'm just trying to say. And I don't. I'm not wrong about that. No one. If anyone tells me I'm wrong, you do not watch MMA.
What
There's only
weight
been
class
Michael
is
Bisping.
Muhammad? I don't even know.
He is in. Is it flyweight? I believe.
Oh, he's a light one,
I
yeah.
think he's flyweight.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's
Because them man don't
easy
usually
enough to
wrestle
do,
as
you
well.
know?
Them man don't usually wrestle.
That's a good weight for him to actually establish himself, and that's a good weight for an English champion too. Kind of.
Yeah. Set
Establish
pace,
himself.
that. No, that's sick.
Yeah, so that's man. Shouts out to him. Hope he does well. You get me? We were gonna root for you, man. I'm definitely rooting for you, man. I root for my Brits, man. Don't get it twisted. Don't let these boneheads think that I don't root for my Brits, man. I do. I just try and keep it as realistic as I can. I want to give you my pure realness. Do you know what I'm saying? I come across on what I think. So, but yeah, man.
Listen, everyone's entitled to their opinions. You gave yours.
I think 135. I think.
Okay.
What was it? Bantamweight.
Who's there?
Between the two.
Ooh, even if he'll jump up to bantamweight. Even if he's there, that's a full of killers.
But yeah,
So- that should be good.
Anything else you guys want to jump over?
How about Shamaev just killing everything?
Shamaev, yeah. The savagery is different, bro.
He is
savagery
just.
is
Did you watch it? Did you watch the
I
clip?
watched it. Yeah.
He is a beast, bro.
He look-
Jack can wrestle.
Yeah. Jack grappling is good still.
Good.
I know he has good wrestling. Like we've seen it.
Both from
in other
Sweden.
fights. Yeah.
Both agreed to
Well,
do contest.
bro,
There's levels in it.
This
This is what I'm talking about when it comes to this wrestling thing, and we're just seeing it more and more. And he's confident, man. Coming in, do you know how big he looked in the weigh-in?
Yeah, he looked massive. And my man was fighting at Walter, bro. And my
Bro.
man's fighting at middle, and he looked big to him still.
No, but don't get it twisted. Shamaev's doing welterweight first. He's coming for
100%.
after.
Yeah.
100%. I think the middleweight one would have been easier for him.
Yeah.
But
'Cause
he
it's easy,
decided
it's a
to
challenge.
do Walter. But it makes sense because older
Yeah,
you get,
why-
the harder it is
yeah,
to make the
yeah,
weight.
why
to
you
do it
can.
early and do
Yeah.
both, you might be able to even
And
get
if you
two
could
belts.
do Usman,
No, because you know what? Imagine he does the Conor with two belts, but he's the Habib.
yeah, it's dumb. Because I told
Imagine
you
that.
he's got both of them in.
He does literally what Amanda Nunes is doing now.
I only think it's harder because there's two active divisions. That Nunes is. featherweight
He's
division
willing
ain't
to
active.
fight.
Yeah, that's
He's
very
wi-
People.
I think.
he's on it, but people get injured.
Yeah, of course,
especially when you're
slow
fighting
down.
at high levels, you get me.
But I
Yeah.
think
His management will make him slow down as well.
what he'll do if he does do something like that, he'll have to fight welter and then fight middle. He can't go middleweight and then welter. That won't kill him. He has to fight welter and then blow up.
maybe he'll do. I think he's one of them things where I think he holds the belt to do one or two fights. At both back
he
and
might.
forth, then he'll
He
let
might
it go.
win it, and then
Then he'll let
he
it
might
go.
fight
Once or twice to
one,
defend
and
it,
then
and then
yeah,
he'll let
let
it
one
go.
go. I don't think anyone really, unless your division isn't active, you can't really hold two belts. It's kind of unfair as well, like because you're
Brother,
holding
be better
out.
than me.
Yeah,
Like,
Conor-
I hear
Conor-
that, but
Like
Conor got
someone-
stripped straight away, but Conor only got stripped with the active man of he wasn't gonna literally defend.
He knew he wasn't going back
Gonna
to
go,
feather
but
because
yeah.
it was too hard for him.
He's to make weight.
If you
and
can
Dana
actually
knew
make
that.
both weights comfortably, you should be able
He
to
was just
defend
smart on a marketing business to blame the UFC. Or you strip me.
Yeah. Even like
understand? He
after
got
when he said,
mad.
"Where's my second belt?"
He's a flipping legend,
Nuts.
bro.
Max had to give up his belt for the
No, it was Tyron Woodley.
Tyrone.
Woodley gave him the belt.
Sorry.
He said, "Yeah, spit shine this."
Yeah.
He's on crap.
Legend.
So yeah, but Chimaev, shouts out to Chimaev, man. He's just on a wrecking spree, man, at the moment. Just
his
doing-
career is gonna be,
and his
entertaining,
views are just going up. He's 3
Yeah.
million on
man.
social media, is just going crazy, bro. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. The Wolf,
Alright, anything else you want to bring up?
John Jones, he's wrestling.
Yeah,
The Bellator guy,
Jake Hager. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? He's back. You gonna watch it? Same thing. Just Johnny, you're gonna watch it. Shut up.
Yeah,
You're
Sean
going
Jones in
to
it. I'll
watch
find it. I
It's
might
John
not watch it
Jones.
live, but
I
I'll
know
try
you'll
to find
find it. It's
Yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
Bowles. You're still gonna
Jake
watch it.
Hager, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's
Mate,
just
to watch
alright. I
it.
want to see him in a cage. You
Yeah,
get me?
of
Like,
course. You don't want to see him anywhere else.
that didn't like really tingle, man.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I was
Fancy.
like, meh.
Yeah.
No,
Anything
man.
else?
What you got?
Because obviously
I like when
Retiring.
Possible. He said possibly retiring. Yeah,
makes sense.
said
You earn your money
He said-
better somewhere else.
yeah. He said like he just obviously he's not training as much as he used to. He's like he said that something along the lines of obviously these guys are training like 3 times a day, 2 times a day. He's not
too
really
busy
doing
selling
that.
houses.
Well, I don't know. He's
Making
not
his
really
bread.
doing that, putting in that shift like that no more. He's like, he said, obviously when he got hit, he wasn't knocked out. He said he was there, but he just kind of basically. The short of it is, he said he kind of quit in it. Like, so he's saying he's not really.
If you're
he's
not about
really
it,
with
it's
it
like
no more,
stop
innit?
now.
sometimes, yeah.
Stop now, innit? You just stop. Nah, I don't like that, bro. Yeah, if you're
Don't-
telling
don't take
yourself
it too
that,
far, innit?
Don't
Yeah, I
just
think
leave it.
this is a game where you can't really doubt
Play about.
yourself. innit?
Don't play
Like,
about in this
you
sport,
either
man.
have, like
Don't play
I
about
said
in
it
this
before,
sport.
like you have to have dogging you, innit?
Don't
Like,
play
if you
about in
ain't-
this sport,
if you
man.
ain't, it's
Don't
a
get hit
dangerous.
upside your head for no
It's
reason.
a dangerous sport to.
Yeah, bro.
You get me? Just
Don't get hit upside your head.
competing.
I used to hate getting beats, bro. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like, I don't mind maybe giving out the beats, but I don't beat me, bro. Allow that, bro. Like, if I have that decision, yeah, quit, man. Don't do it.
But yeah,
I got something. What about Kayla Harrison saying that Dana White, she's got to do the most for her to be signed by Dana? What she said, the headline is Kayla Harrison says it's her job to prove to Dana White that I'm worth the investment
She's
if she
worth
wants
it
to
already,
fight in
bro.
the UFC.
She's worth it.
Do you think he?
But
do you
remember,
think
you got to realize
Only thing is
he
though,
involved?
they've
do you
got
think
to
he
build a
invest-
weight class. For
yeah,
her.
there's no
That's the-
division like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I mean by
it's just-
investment.
We're gonna just bring her in to
That's-
fight Nunes, and then what? Like,
Yeah, but
unless
even
it's like
Nunes
a mad
is-
competitive fight, she wins the belt. It's mad competitive.
But
You do
ain't
a
that
couple
the same for Bellator?
rematches.
Is ain't the same to anywhere she goes?
No, they got a
Bellator
division.
have
They have a
featherweight
division.
like a full.
They got a proper division. Whereas UFC is like,
And
we'll
she
take this-
can't even
we'll
really
we'll
make.
blow up this
She
bantamweight.
can't really even make featherweight. Anyway,
It's a struggle.
Yeah, it's just,
So-
well, no, she can do it. Like, she's done it before.
yeah, but like again, is it her most comfortable weight class? No,
Well, she's willing to do it, isn't it?
she's bolo, bro.
Yeah, she is big, but it's what it is, isn't it? Like, I want to see the fight, but UFC have to invest in that division. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
that's very true.
I hear it.
A quick one. What about? Did you watch the prelims of the UFC?
this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught.
Did you see that Cody guy? Did you see what he said after the fight?
Oh, I heard about. It. I wanted to
see
go
that?
back and watch that. He says
did he
something
say?
about
Go
sending
home.
him back to China or something like that. Yeah, no, like that, bro.
Swear down, because he's told the man to
Even
go
like
back to
Kobe
China.
about the Brazilian.
And then when they asked him, like, do you kind of regret it? Because it was like in the moment thing. He was like, no. He was like, bro, if anyone's got a problem, it is what it is. He's talking mad,
He's a
bro.
Trump
them
supporter,
Chinese
bro.
guys ain't
Bro.
to be played with,
Trump-
fam.
Yeah, but I think the UFC should do something about
Do
that.
something about that.
That's a bit
It's
mad,
bringing a
bro.
bit.
Because if that was me, yeah, when I put hands on you backstage, fuck the contract, blood.
Yeah.
This is you get a real. I'll give you a 6-piece and a big jug, but soda, but you get a jug. You get me, bro? What the hell? That's mad,
Nah.
bro. Like that's
Yeah, no, you have to.
that's
listen,
put some type
Part
of.
part of fighting is the discipline and the respect side of it after. So
Yeah.
for him to say it in the moment is not okay, but we can get over it. But then to not own it as well and say, do you know what, maybe I did go too far.
Yeah, man.
Just
I
shows
think
that you're not very sportsmanlike as well. To be fair, and you don't have that discipline in you. So
hope someone touches him. Guess who commented on it? Mohammed.
I mean, oh, sir.
Yeah, he said, "Should I make him my first fight?"
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
Shout out to my guy.
wrestling,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
get some
So
hands
we're
on
with
it.
you. We got with you, bro. We're supporting you. Mohammed, I wouldn't mind to see that still if you can make that happen. You know what I mean? But you know how the UFC are.
Anything else? I've got a couple bits.
Go on, carry on.
Got some boxing bits.
Um,
Dylan White, did you see or hear about basically they're not making him the mandatory fight?
oh, I heard that.
Fury.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah,
it's gonna
they're
go to a thingy. They're gonna.
he's got a arbitration or something already with them, yeah, in the process. But they were supposed to name him the mandatory fight for Fury, innit? But because he's got that previous with them, they've obviously said, you know what, fuck him. We're not giving it to him.
That's typical boxing,
bro.
That's typical boxing.
That's a dickhead thing,
that's
man.
Boxing,
like, you could
that's
easily just have given it to him. He'll chuck out the case and it's squashed. You know what I'm saying? That's
all
a
the boards and where they do it.
Man.
And it is a face value thing for the boards as well. Don't get it twisted. They
Dylan,
don't want to see that. They rather Usyk. What's his name? Usyk.
Usyk.
Yeah, Usyk. They'll rather him versus Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
After Joshua. They'll probably run back the Joshua thing. But they don't want that. They don't want Dylan. Even though I think Tyson Fury, I think he still beats Dylan White. I don't think it's a good British fight, but you know what it is? I think they want to see AJ versus Tyson Fury before they see Dylan. If Dylan beats Tyson Fury, bruv, that's not good for the British.
I don't think
he don't. Even do I, but that's not good for the British media, bruv.
But if you
the
gotta
way
think,
Dylan
you gotta
is,
think,
bruv,
yeah,
they
if
don't
Dylan
want that, bro.
If Dylan beats Fury,
don't want that.
And
Yardman talking like that with his gold teeth in the camera. They don't want that. Looking at Uncle G, looking like Uncle G.
He's unfiltered still.
They don't want that.
I like Dylan.
I like Dylan.
So do I. He's my people's. But I'm saying I'm talking from a media
I know you're saying
standpoint.
who's more marketable.
They don't want that, man. I want that.
But that's
all my peoples, bro.
Wait, if he was to win, like he's got about Joshua. If Joshua, boy, what happens with the heavyweight division now? Because it was at a stage where it was thriving, but then where's it going?
It's just stuck a little bit, but it's not stuck. It's everyone. It's just because everybody fought when everybody fought. Everyone fought towards the end of the year. Because remember, this would have worked out a little bit better if Fury and Wilder faced off when they first was supposed to. But because of the COVID, it pushed it back. So it ended up being in the same time of the Joshua fight. So it's just that all the fights have crumbled into and there's not enough fighters to go through it. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at it, you're gonna have Joshua that's gonna probably fight for the title again, and then Fury will have to fight who though? That's the thing.
He should fight
gonna
Dylan
have to
White,
fight,
man.
yeah.
But boy, don't know who they're gonna give him.
It'll be a filler.
Yeah.
They'll just fill him. That's the thing. That's what the thing about boxing though, man. That's what I can't stand. It's not enough.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I have to give credit to the UFC for, like where it's all an in-house thing. Once you get
Even
past,
MMA in general, like you get the fights you want to see most of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But once you get past that top 10, you're into that top 10 bracket. That credit.
You can't duck and dive no one.
That's what I mean, bro. That's what I love. That's what I love about it. You can't, and you become a name for yourself because you're climbing if you're that guy. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah.
All right. Last little bit I want to bring up. Have you seen Canelo moving up to cruiserweight?
Yeah, I see that. Is it a booked fight?
Makabu.
What, for the title already?
Yeah, he wants to fight Makabu.
But is he going straight to the title?
Yeah, straight to the title to fight him.
Raw, he's got it like that.
Yeah, all the way to cruiserweight, bro.
That's big, you know.
That's big, boys. Still, like I saw them like, because they had some conference the other day, WBC, and they had a little like a handshake and not a face off, but like just a little friendly greeting, innit? But he looks bigger. So he's a big, like he didn't look massive, but he's bigger, man. He's noticeably bigger still.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting how that goes. But we'll see, innit? We'll see.
Golovkin looked bigger.
Dare to be great, innit?
Golovkin looked bigger at one point.
Yeah.
Kolarov looked bigger at one point.
Kovalev,
sorry, looked bigger at one point. They all look bigger than him at one point.
Yeah.
But this kid,
he's different, innit? He's
to
different.
play with.
Yeah.
He's coming to sweep.
But he's smart though. He's obviously going for like
it's money.
Yeah.
Every title fight is a money fight.
Yeah.
And it keeps his pay-per-view buys going. He's smart. What else are you gonna do? You've wiped out the division. Don't ever go back.
Yeah,
even if there's killers there, don't do that.
What,
going back
in middle?
Yeah, even if there's killers around.
He's got Benavidez.
There's Charlo.
And there's Charlo gets smoked. Yeah. But yeah, there's Benavidez might be interesting. But yeah.
But I'm just saying in general, there's just fights. I'm saying just don't go back. The risk's not worth the reward for none of them.
Yeah, to be honest, like even if he did lose that, like the guy's fucking a cruiserweight, bro. Like you get me, he's so big, like
no one's.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, cool. No upcoming fights this week.
There's no Bellator. There's no UFC.
Yeah.
We're on a fight break after the big start.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
We'll be back next week though.
Yeah, we'll come back next week. Obviously, we talk about the card coming up. I think is one's on this week.
Yeah,
is it?
one's on Friday.
One's on this week.
It's not a big event, but we'll probably watch it and maybe cover it.
If there's anything interesting,
we'll talk about it.
But yeah, cool.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna stay out of trouble as well.
Yeah,
stay out of trouble, man. I ain't calling out no one, man. You get me? I ain't got beef with no one. Yeah, all right. Got beef with no one. I love everyone, man. So
get me.
Yeah.
Cool.
But cool.
People,
listen. It's another week in the Kombat Cave. Yeah, I'm your champ. You know,
the champ that don't pick up his belt.
I pick up my belt.
He knows he wasn't the first one.
It's coming home with me.
That shit's pre-owned, fam. Remember when you used to go game station and hand your games back?
These men don't know these things.
Pre-owned games,
Pledge and the yellow scrub, bro. I'm going to get busy at home because it was dusty when I come in there, bro. You get me? You ain't looking after it, bro. You understand?
Anyway,
so it's going to go in the correct cabinet with the correct love. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, people, we out. Till next week.
Cool. Easy. Peace.